Good morning, everybody. Well, the sun is shining, and that makes me happy. I love that sunshine and the warmth that comes with it. But church was wonderful yesterday. Oh my gosh. Paul's wife preached yesterday. She gave the message, and oh, it was. Woo! I wish she could have been there. I can't even say words that can express how awesome it was. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. She is a wonderful pastor also. You know, both her and Paul are pastors. And it was beyond words. Wow. Okay, anyway, let me get to a couple of things. I need prayers because tomorrow I will be going to the eye doctor to see if with these eye drops the pressure has gone down any at all with my glaucoma. Hopefully it has. But if it hasn't, then we go to step 2, which step 2 is a combination of both my cataracts and the glaucoma. You know, if it hasn't gone down, if the pressure has not gone down, then they will be putting a stent in my eyes. So let's see what happens, and I'll pray that everything's going to come out all right. But if it doesn't, it is God's will, and God's will always prevail. So we'll be leaving early tomorrow morning, so I probably won't be getting back to you all until Wednesday. Want to answer a question. Somebody asked me, when did I become so preachy? Number one, I don't preach. I'm not a preacher. I speak from my heart, and I speak what the Holy Spirit puts into my heart and my mind. And no, I'm not a preacher, and I don't claim to be one. Also, you don't know me. You don't know my past. You don't know what I was like before. When it comes to God, I've always trusted in God. Believe me, I would not be a nomad on my own for all those years without trusting in God, knowing that He would take care of me, knowing that He would get me to where I needed to go, and that He would feed me when I needed food, and that He would protect every step that I took. Why am I now speaking so much about it? Because He showed me. He showed me that I needed to go back to the way I was before I decided not to put it out there. I felt it. And I would speak to people personally when I met them. So see, you don't know. You don't know me. You don't know what I did. You don't know if when I met people, if I ministered to them. You don't know, because you don't know me. But I'm thankful that God has brought me, or brought you into my life. I appreciate that, and I thank God for you. I do, and I'll pray for you. Now, to go on to what I wanted a challenge. I want to do a challenge. Revelation is, in a sense, a very scary book, in a way, because it's telling us what's to come. And if we don't change, what will happen? But I'd love to challenge you all to read the book of Revelation from chapter 1 all the way to the end. I'm also challenging that if you have a study book, a study Bible, use it. Because it helps a lot to understand a lot of what the Bible is telling us. And in my description, I am going to put a link to Dr. Barnett, and what he has to say, because the question and answer on that video of his is something that many of us have been asking, and many of us refuse to take the vaccine because of not knowing the answer and questioning. A lot of people that I have personally talked to say they don't want to take the vaccine because they believe that that they're going to inject us with the mark of the beast. No, it's not. No. And if you listen to this video, he explains it so complete that you will understand why it is not the mark of the beast. And in Revelations, it does tell you. It tells you, and I'm trying to find it because these pages are so thin and they're very hard to open. They truly, truly, truly are. Oh my goodness. You know, I'll get it open. I promise. I will. I will. I will. But in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, it says, the second beast also forced all people. Second beast also forced all people, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to have a mark on their right hand, or on their forehead. Think about it. Just that. Think about it. But I want you to read, and if you will, look at this video because it's quite enlightening. But the injection does not go, the vaccine does not go in your hand. Right, left hand, doesn't matter. It doesn't go on it. It goes on your arm. It doesn't go on your forehead. It goes on your arm. Now, one of the reasons that I do not, or may not, it all depends, have the vaccine has nothing whatsoever to do with the mark of the beast. It has to do with not completely trusting the effects that I might get. I have issues that the vaccine could contribute to it affecting me the wrong way. So yes, I am cautious. I am very cautious. I'm not saying I won't take it. I will if I feel it is safe enough for me. Number one, I don't want to die yet. I know that God has things for me to do. I know He does. And I want to be around to do it. Yes, I am going to trust Him when I get the vaccine. I will trust Him that He will take care of me. He always has. He's never failed. He's taken care of me before I was even born. Before I was even in my mother's stomach. He's always taken care of me because He always knew me. Always knew me, and He always has known you. So anyway, I'm just challenging you to read Revelations. and discuss it with me. Discuss it on the comments. I'd love to. And one day, in not too far future, I plan to have a live stream. It's just kind of difficult because I'm not getting real good service here, and I would have to be in an area where I get better service in order to have the live stream. So, guys, pray for me, and I will pray for you. And I'm challenging you. I hope you take the challenge. It's a very interesting book of the Bible. In fact, it is one of the most important books of the Bible. Read it. I'm starting to read it again from the beginning, and I'm going to read it to the end. And I'm talking about Revelation. I'm going to reread it. And it just seems like every time that we reread something in the Bible, the Holy Spirit shows us something else. Think about that. You might have read it and might have said one thing, but the next time you read it, it might tell you something so different because the Holy Spirit speaks to each of us individually. I love you all. Take care. Peace. God bless you.